What's up, guys? Just finishing. What's up, guys? Just finishing the edits. Wow. Third time's the charm. What's up, guys? Just finishing the edits for the video you're about to watch. I wanted to thank you guys for joining us on the YouTube video and our channel. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and join us at e3athletics.com to get your fitness journey started today. Whether your goal is weight loss, athletic training, powerlifting, bodybuilding, CrossFit, whatever your goal is, you know, we can help you get there. So thanks again, give us a thumbs up, and enjoy. What's going on, guys? Chilling at home tonight. I wanted to talk to you about probably a topic that's going to come up over the course of my career, and just kind of something that I wanted to chat with you guys about. Come on, Boo. You come join the video? Yeah. This is Bella. She's not my dog. She's my wife's dog. Anyway, so I want to talk to you guys about why I am never going to compete in bodybuilding. I think that's a big issue today with fitness professionals being seen as needing to have competed in a bodybuilding competition in order to be taken with any sense of legitimacy, which I think is complete BS, to be completely honest with you. Excuse my harsh language. So here's why I will never compete, and I've mentioned it before in other videos that I've done, whether you followed me on my blogging or this is the first time you've come to my YouTube channel, whatever the case may be. I have a rare genetic disorder called Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, or EDS for short, and what that does is it causes, it's basically a mutation on my genes that cause me not to process collagen properly. So for those of you that know what collagen does, or don't know, I should say, collagen is what keeps the tissues in your body, the connective tissues, your tendons, your ligaments, your muscles, your skin, all these things elastic. In other words, the ability for the tissue to return to its position once it's been stretched out or put under a load, whatever the case may be. And so my body doesn't process that properly, and therefore I don't heal as quickly. I'm very prone to hyperextension. Since I don't process collagen, which is a protein, my muscle building capabilities are a lot lower than most people's. There's all sorts of stuff that comes with this, and so I wanted to give you a demonstration, kind of show you guys some of the things that I have going on physically that make bodybuilding a challenge for me, and something that I'm not interested in pushing my body towards. You know, there are athletes out there, there are people that are motivated and driven to push their bodies as hard as they possibly can, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. I absolutely encourage, if you want to go for bodybuilding, if you want to become a power lifter, if you want to do CrossFit, if you want to become a runner, whatever your passion is, what I caution you not to do is risk your health for it at that point, because there is nothing more important than your health. That's why the category of work that I do is health and fitness, not fitness before health. And so some of the stuff that my body does is my elbows turn completely around, you know, and imagine doing a bench press. Imagine getting that weight to the top and my elbows hyperextending at the top, and so that can become a large issue. As you can notice, I'm actually wearing a arthritis glove and a wrist splint at this point because my wrist has been bothering me today, and I've also got an issue with the tendon on the front of my hand. My finger extensor tendon is not functioning properly. It's bouncing from one side of my knuckle to the other, which causes me to lose my grip on things sometimes. And so one of the things that I do to help alleviate that is to wear a brace and a glove when I'm not doing things such as lifting or any physical activity, and that way it keeps kind of everything in place and gives my body a chance to rest, which is super important. A couple other cool things that I can do. I can touch, let's see if we can get this in here. Ooh, wait for it. Oh, can touch the thumb to the forearm, which most people are incapable of doing. To add to the list, I can, from a bending over position, I can put my palms flat on the floor. Let's see here, what else? What are some of the other qualifying factors? I discovered the other day that I can actually, I don't want to do this one because it hurts, but I can actually touch the tip of my thumb to my knuckle, which is not something that you would typically want to see. So there's absolutely nothing wrong with my muscle strength. but repeated overload of the muscles, so high repetitions, continuous exercise on a 5 or 6 day basis a week, ends up causing me a lot of injury, grief, pain, and suffering that I'm just not interested in. This is something that I enjoy doing, this is something that I love doing, but it's also something that I'm not going to risk my health over. And so for the longest time I wanted to compete, I wanted to be a bodybuilder, I wanted to do all this stuff, but in recent times my health is just more important to me than some plaque and killing my body and putting myself in a really unhealthy situation. There are a lot of people with this disorder that around my age or just a little bit older are actually incapable of working. To give you a perfect example of that, my sister, who's an awesome person, she's going to college right now, but she is about 4 years older than me, and she's already had to have major surgery on her leg because she tore 2 tendons. She needed to have her foot reconstructed, and during these surgeries, I mean, that's a lot of pain, suffering, the recovery time's really long, and because of what we have, she has the same disorder, by the way, because of what we have, the healing rate is, it doesn't stick. So, in other words, she's having to go through the same issues all over again, just over a year past, or actually just under a year past her original surgery dates. So, that is just something that I am not interested in pushing myself towards. Eventually, I will end up having to need some sort of surgery, some sort of issue. I've already on my right knee, I've already got issues with my medial meniscus and my MCL that have required a cortisone shot, and the pain has actually come back. So things like deadlifts and squats and all these, big powerlifting type movements are actually very painful for me. That doesn't stop me necessarily from doing them, but I also at the same time realize my limitations and the things that I shouldn't necessarily be doing, because again, my health to me is more important than anything else, and I really caution people to understand that there is a difference between pushing yourself to the limit and succeeding at something you've always wanted to do, and straight up, sacrificing your health and wellness. And that's just not something that I'm interested in doing. So that's why I'm never going to compete in bodybuilding. It's not that I have anything against the sport. I actually love the sport. I follow the sport. I follow many bodybuilders. I love their careers. I love the motivational videos that are posted. I love everything that's going on in that field. It's just not something that I personally wish to participate in. I'm going to continue on with my fitness goals, which are to stay as strong as I possibly can. Despite the pain in my knees, I can deadlift. Last time I maxed out was around 385. I've hit 405 before. That's with straps. I have back squatted 225 pounds free weight. I've back squatted over 450 pounds on a Smith machine. I can leg press 650, 700 pounds. I can bench press, free weight bench press 225. I can Smith machine about 250. So, it's not like my strength for someone of my size at 220 pounds, 6'3", it's not like I've diminished anything or sacrificed anything. Like I said, it's just the bodybuilding aspect and the continuous day in and day out grind and the stress that would put on my body is just not something I'm interested in. So that's why you will never see me in a competition. But I just wanted to kind of clear the air and know, or have you guys know, that in no way am I against bodybuilding. I love bodybuilding. I love the sport. I love powerlifters. I love CrossFit. I love all the different types of fitness out there. And by all means, if that is something you are interested in, and if that's something that it won't jeopardize your long-term health, then that is something that I encourage everybody to do. Just know that your health, 10, 20, 30 years down the road, your health is important to you. One of the things that I want to be able to do is I want to be able to pick up my kids in 10 years. I want to be able to get out and do things. I still want to be able to do all the hiking and the outdoor activities and the swimming and the longboarding and everything that I'm capable of doing now. I still want to be able to do that in a few years. So that's why it's really important to me. So at E3 Athletics, if you have a different goal or you feel that you want to pursue something, in the avenue of something that I don't do, I just encourage you to not take that into consideration. I have experience with bodybuilding training. I have experience with powerlifting training, CrossFit. So whatever your goal is, know that the trainer doesn't necessarily have to be inside that sport. The knowledge to succeed is all up here. So like I said, I just wanted to clear the air. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Everything that I do so far, everything that I've accomplished, everything that, you know, all these great things that are happening to me right now, they're all because of you. Everything that I've got right now, I wouldn't have been able to get here without you. So I really appreciate that. I hope you guys give this video a thumbs up, and I hope you guys have a great night.